I was immediately drawn to this picture when I saw it. It's the first picture that I have critiqued that used Photoshop, and I love it. I think it's really cool. I cracked up at the fact that this little girl was trying to pick up a big toothbrush. I think that's hilarious, and I think that the photographer is trying to explain kind of something about hygiene or taking care of yourself, and maybe even in a super symbolic way, how sometimes that can be a really big burden on our lives, and it can, taking care of ourselves is hard. Keeping up all the different things that you have to do each day might seem like an overwhelming task. And a really small girl trying to pick up a really big toothbrush is quite the task. In terms of the elements and principles of design, I love the color variation. I love that the brush matches the brush holder, which matches the towel in the background, and the blue in the toothbrush and is mimicked in the blue in the person's shirt. And I think all of that really ties it together. One thing I would change about the image is maybe make it a little more, organized, I would say. I understand that the photographer is trying to stay out of the mirror in the background, but it's really busy back there. So maybe shut the bathroom door, maybe come from maybe take the picture from the perspective from the mirror, so that you don't have to worry about getting in the way of the picture. I think it would be cool too if you could see the girl's reflection maybe in the mirror, so that we're looking at her from the back, but if we could look at her from the front, I think we would be able to see maybe that she's struggling picking up the toothbrush, as I would assume that she is since she is so small. I think it would also be cool if there were, a bunch of different large-sized things, like maybe pull the hairbrush out and put it next to her, or maybe have her trying to put on makeup while she's small, or there's really a lot you could do showing average size people doing, or average size objects being used by a very small person. It could also be cool if she was inside the sink, almost like her own swimming pool. Fill the sink up with water and have her floating in a float. Just think that the little person idea is a really cool thing that has been used in movies recently, and I think that it could really show a ton of different perspectives. The light's good, but it's typical fluorescent bathroom light, and the back is really dark in the room. Again, I just think there's kind of a lot going on in the background that it almost distracts me from the awesomeness of the girl being small. This series could be even cooler if you were taking a couple pictures of then her picking up the toothbrush and then her trying to brush her teeth. I think the series altogether would be really cool.